Good morning, children. This is M. Javid, SA English. Welcome to our class. Today I am going to explain the poem Once Upon a Time. It is 8th unit from 10th class English textbook. The theme of the unit is human rights. The writer of the poem Once Upon a Time is Gabriel Okara. Gabriel Okara is an African poet. He was born in 1921 in Nigeria. He was educated at Gout College. His parents were very poor. He worked as a bookbinder. He also wrote plays. He has also written a novel called Voice. In this poem, he explains what happens when a traditional African culture meets the faces of the Western way of life. This poem explains the artificiality of relationships and behavior prevailing in the present day world. Dear children, let us start reading a poem Once Upon a Time. Before going to the poem, we can find out hard words of the poem. Cocktail means a drink usually made from a mixture of two or more alcoholic drinks. Conform, to be, and thinking the same way as most other people in a group or society. Portrait, a painting, drawing, or photograph of a person, especially of the head and shoulders. Good riddance, a feeling of relief when an unwanted person leaves. Muting, changing all the time. Fangs, long, sharp teeth of some animals like snakes and dogs. Now start the poem. Once upon a time, son, they used to laugh with their hearts and laugh with their eyes, but now they only laugh with their teeth, while their eyes blocked eyes search behind my shadow. Dear children, it is a poem of human relations and a heart-touching story. It is a beautiful poem how things changes a period of time. The poet compares and contrasts the changes in the nature of the people. Dear children, the past is better than the present. In the past, there used to be love, sincerity, and faithfulness in people's feelings and relations. But now, all feelings of men are fake, insincere, and superficial. The poem is a conversation between father and son, where the father wants to learn from his son how to go back to normality and no longer be fake in his feelings and actions. Once upon a time, the people used to laugh with their hearts. There used to be sincerity in their laugh. Their laugh came from their hearts. There was originality in their actions and feelings. But people laugh superficially in present. Their laugh is feelingless. The eyes are dead like feelingless. Here the expression of eyes, blocked eyes means expressionless eyes. Come to the next stanza. There was a time indeed they used to shake hands with their hearts, but that's gone, son. Now they shake hands without hearts, while their left hands search my empty pockets. Dear children, here the poet expresses his concern for the influence of the Western world and age-old African customs. People shake hands mechanically and with the people artificially but not heartfully. Everybody is only focusing on their own personal gain. In those days, the people on their childhood, when they did not know the falsehood of the world, when they were not corrupted by the ways of the world, shook hands with their hearts. They can search the empty pockets of people. That means They try to look at the darker side of the person. Next stanza. Feel at home, come again. They say, and when I come again and feel at home once, twice, there will be no thrice. For then I find doors shut on me. Dear children, in the stanza, the writer Gabriel Okara explains about the changes the man possesses as the grows in age. He has worked falsehood human relations in present day society. The poet says that the people lie when they say the feel at home and come again. When the poet visits their house for the third time, the doors are shut on his face due to the fact that he is now talking about himself, and now he too has learned to be false. He is thinking that changes in a negative way. Next stanza. So I have learned many things and I have learned to wear many faces like dresses, home face, office face, street face, host face, cocktail face, will all their conforming smiles like a fixed portrait smile. Dear children, in this material and artificial world, the poet has learnt many things, especially wearing many faces like putting on many dresses. In this stanza, the poet has been focused on how people tend to change their facial expressions for different occasions and how for each occasion people tend to have a different smile like a fixed picture that never changes. Next stanza. And I have learned to laugh with only my teeth and shake hands without my heart. I have also learned to say goodbye when I mean good riddance, to say glad to meet you without being glad, and to say it has been nice talking to you after being bored. Dear children, the way at the world, the poet has also learned to laugh with teeth but not with heart. He also has learned to shake hands of other but not with heart. He has learned to say goodbye when he means good riddance. He has learned to say glad to meet you when he is not glad, and say it's nice talking to you when he is bored of talking. The writer says that there are no true emotions, his words and feelings, and they are said with just his tongue and not his heart. Go to next stanza. But believe me, son, I want to be what I used to be. When I was like you, I want to unlearn all these muting things. Most of all, I want to relearn how to laugh, for my laugh in the mirror shows only my teeth like a snake's bare fangs. Dear children, here the poet describes how he used to feel. Here the poet fed up with the present situations. He wants to regain his real spirit and character. He wants to abandon all his falsehood. He wants to laugh sincerely as the children do. When he looks at himself in the mirror, his teeth are exposed and they appear like the fangs of a snake. It also describes his descriptions to go back to his old innocent ways. It also describes his hope and desire to unlearn all the bad habits he has picked up over the years. Next stanza. So show me, son, how to laugh. Show me how I used to laugh and smile once upon a time when I was like you. Dear children, in this stanza, the poet asks his son, show me, son, how to laugh while heartedly. The poet describe desire to regain all the good habits he has lost and to teach him how to have true honest emotions. Thank you, children.